on yourself than you do on your job.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another amazing episode of Monday Morning. And you know what I'm going to say off top. I'm going to say this is the best Monday of your life. If you don't believe so, y'all know what I'm going to say. Try missing one. What's up, everybody? Hey, listen. Y'all know what I'm going to say right now. I'm going to say I'm excited for another Monday morning because I am goddamn excited. You know why I'm excited? Because I got another 24. I got another 24 hours. You know what that means? You know what it is to have another 24 hours, another chance, another set? I don't think y'all take it as serious as y'all should. So today's episode is 24 hours. What the hell are you going to do with your 24? Because it may just be, believe it or not, I don't know. I'm not a psychic or anything, but from what I've seen, everyone has the last 24 hours. So you never know if this might be your last 24. So with that being said, that's why I'm excited on this Monday morning, because today we all, not just me, but you, find yourself understanding this message before we leave today on this episode, that today is 24 hours, that you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to make your next 24 hours, if you are so lucky to get it, different than the last ones. All right, man, that's my soapbox for the beginning. Let me get my music going. Y'all got me. I'm excited early today. Y'all see what I'm saying? So welcome. If this is your first time listening, you're a brave soul, because many people are afraid to listen to this show because it just might change your life. And the truth is, most people are afraid of change. More than they're afraid of success, more than they're afraid of failure, they're afraid of change. Change. And that's all everything ever is just change. So what happens with this 24? That's going to change the next 24. Ask yourself if you're a person of change. You're brave enough to come on this and listen to this morning, or you're brave enough to listen to it another day. Either way, you decided that today was going to be the 24 hours I seek change. I'm tuned into this show this Monday morning because I am searching. I am looking. I am attempting. I am being changed at this moment. And what that change means, well, it means becoming the best version of you. You know how difficult that is? Because it's like a never-ending book. It's like reading a book that never ends. But isn't that the exciting part? It never ends. So even when you're faced with a challenge, you know this ain't the end of the book. That should give you some type of sense of security, that as long as you get another 24, you can change the ending to your book. Gosh. So today's topic is 24 hours specifically. What can you do with it? You know, there's a saying that my mentor used to always say. He said, nobody has more than 24 hours in a day. What makes your 24 hours different than the next person's 24 hours? What's different? What's the way you treat your 24 versus the way if somebody's successful treat their 24? Just look at the differences. When they wake up in the morning, what they doing that's different than what you doing. It was man, I'm sorry if I missaid his name, but his name is Byron Allen, I believe. I hope I'm right on this one. Very wealthy, black, successful man. He got a lot of his money in the music industry. I'm turning my mic down. So got a lot of his money in the music industry, or in the entertainment industry as well. But he said that he spent his 24 hours. He had a goal to have 10 meetings a day. 10 meetings a day. He said, you're not having 10 meetings a day, you ain't serious. You're not really working sun up to sundown. I said this before on my show, and I challenge everybody out there listening again. Shout out to you on Instagram Live. I appreciate you. You're tuned in. Download the app. I'm going to stop and say that. Download the freaking app. Listen to all the production that's going on in the background. Okay, it's a whole vibe. You missing out on the whole vibe if you ain't got the app. But anyways, Byron Allen, he said, I actually worked sun up to sundown. I was on the phone. I had 10 phone calls a day. He said, my 24 hours was filled with things that were going to move me towards my goal. And he said, I remember doing that for 3 years. Now, hear what I'm saying. Imagine dedicating your 24 for the next 3 years to what it is you're trying to do. Simply, hear me out. Hear me out what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you actually dedicate 24 hours a day, as much as you can, to your goal, you are guaranteed to hit it. You guaranteed. It's promised. But how many of you actually are dedicated to spending your 24 creating the life that you want? Creating the life that you want. I'm not talking about just money. I'm talking about creating the life you want. What life do you want, goddammit? You can have that life if you dedicate 24 hours a day to the life that you want. You want that big ass house, you go dedicate 24 hours to it. You want your family to live in a certain neighborhood, you dedicate 24 to it. Listen, I've only done this a few times. I've only done this consciously. I've only decided, you know what, for the next 7 days, I'm going to dedicate 24 hours to my goal. And I goddamn hit it. And I tell myself, Keith, if you focus like this, if you stay, it works every time. All right, listen, I tell everybody this is my therapy. I tell everybody all the time. The reason why I can tell you and give you advice on these things, because I'm an expert on them all. You know I'm an expert? Because I've done them all. I've been lazy. I've wasted time. Hell, I still do it. That's why I'm an expert. Because I've been through every negative aspect, emotion, everything. I'm a goddamn expert. And you are too. That's why most of the time you already know what to do. I can ask you right now, what should you do to get to your next goal? You know exactly what you got to do, but you don't dedicate the 24 hours necessary to get it goddamn done. Y'all do understand what I'm saying this morning. And shout out to the people in the chat right now. Want to give them much love. People in the app chat. Jazz is out there. What's up, girl? Appreciate you tuning in, Troy. My brother, he came through. He copped the sweater the other day. Sherry Renee, by the way, man, shout out to Brunch with Bass. They will be live from Milwaukee today on the Good News Radio. Live today, 5 p.m. live from Milwaukee. We're not doing no recording. They are live. We figured out how to get them live on the Good News from Milwaukee. It's an exciting day. It's a big day. Make sure y'all tune in at 5 p.m. We're going to be talking about it all day. Live with Brunch with Besties, 5 p.m. on the Good News Radio. Live from Milwaukee, baby. See? And let me tell you how that even happened. So y'all get a real experience. All it required was thought. All it required was collaboration. All it required was some goddamn dedication. And you align yourself with dedicated people. Naturally, dedication just be the result of everything. Results. Good results, big results. That's all we want, big fucking results. Don't do no small ball. I hate playing small ball. I hate small steps. We only got 24 hours. We don't have the time to be taking baby steps. We don't have the luxury. We don't have the luxury. Hear what I'm saying? We don't have the luxury. We got a goal we trying to hit. We got a place we got to get to. And you only got how much? I don't want you to think about years, days, months, none of that. All you have is 24 if you're lucky. R.I.P. to my brother George Floyd. He wasn't so lucky. Breonna Taylor wasn't so lucky. With the long list of names that wasn't so lucky. See, I make a joke when I leave the house, and my girl will tell you. Every time I leave the house, and she don't give me like a smooch or something, I bring it up and I say, man, what if I get out here and, die? Like, this is going to be our last? And she be like, oh, why do you say that? But the truth is, playing or not, is, there's always some honesty. And when you, joking. The truth is, though, it could be. And I want to bring notice that this could be my last 24. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you knew it was, what would you do differently? You know, Steve Jobs had a saying. He said, this was the last day of your life. Man, this is what changed my life. Steve Jobs, he said, this was the last day of your life. And you knew it. Would you go do what you're about to go do today? Listen to me. If this was your last day, would you go do what you're about to do today? Would you? If this was your last day, would you do what you're about to go do today? Are you going to be happy with what you're about to do today? Do you feel good about what you're about to do today? And if you don't, you need to change immediately. It's no time zone. Immediately, right now, because you don't know how much time you got. Because the truth is, one day, it is going to be your last day. And if you're lucky, hear what I'm saying, if you are lucky, you will know it. You will be able to experience it. I want to know personally that today is my last day. If I'm so lucky, if I get the luxury. Once again, if this is your first time tuning in to Monday morning, I want to say thank you. Welcome. This show is not for the soft-hearted. It's not for the thin-skinned. It's not for the average. This is for the above average. I'm only talking to those who are there or want or strive to be above average. I don't care if you don't like my show. If it's too much for you, I understand. This ain't the show for you. This is the show for those who only are trying to achieve the greatest version of themselves in whatever fashion that is. Whatever way that is, the truest and biggest and greatest version of you that you can produce in this 24 hours. What version of yourself can you produce in this 24? Once again, I'm going to jump to the chat real quick. I like the name in the chat, man. Shout out to Slanging That. That's funny. That is a funny name, Slanging That. But he said, with the virus, I've been living every day like my last. Yeah. You know, I've said to whoever that is in the chat, thank you for downloading the app and getting to the chat. I definitely appreciate that. But I said, hey, listen, everything is good or bad. It don't matter. You know, shout out to Jasmine Gates. She sent me a story that I'm going to share with y'all, and I'm just going to give y'all the premise. At the end of it, it was a farmer. He kept having, I guess, things go against him that people felt like were bad things, and they would ask him, like, man, things keep happening to you. Like, man, how do you feel about it? He was like, you know, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as good or bad. Everything just, who knows if it's good or bad yet? We ain't got the results. See, people determine what's good or bad as soon as they face it. They don't look at the result. They don't look at the outcome. Outcome is a determination. Not even God himself judges a man or a woman until their last day. You know what I'm saying? Not even God judges a person until their last day. Anyways, one of the things happened when his son broke his leg. This is the farmer's son. I'm still on the story. The farmer's son broke his leg. And when the son broke his leg, people said, man, your son broke your leg. Things are just not going well. He said, well, who knows if it's good or bad? A couple days later, it was a military draft. They came knocking on his door. Son couldn't go to the army. Couldn't go because he had a broken leg. So did the broken leg work out in the farmer's favor? Of course it did. You don't know what this 24 will do for the next 24. We don't have that kind of power. None of us can see the future. Girl, you think you are. You have this moment, this time, right now. I talked about it in my last show. And some clips on my Instagram. Y'all go back and look at them. Or you can see the whole thing on YouTube. But I have a problem. I have a weight problem. Yeah, I got a weight problem, y'all. Can't wait to eat. Nah, I'm just playing. But seriously, I have a weight problem when it comes to having... I'm an impatient person. I've learned that about myself. I'm a very impatient person. I'm eager. I'm just very eager. To my advantage, I feel like eagerness. I'm eager because I know I don't have that much time to waste. So I'm eager. I am eager. I'm already ready for what I'm not ready for. Hear what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something. I'm already ready for what I'm not ready for. You see, I was talking to Sherry and Chanel from Brunch with Bessies, who will be live today, all the way from Milwaukee, by the way, 5 p.m. Live from Milwaukee on the Good News. Syndicated. I was talking to them in a conversation, and she said something at the end. She was like, something on the lines of waiting on perfection, or perfection ruins progress. Something like that. Y'all get what I'm saying. Put it in context. But it was a big statement because we wait for perfect time, right? Like I said last show, my last show was all about perfect timing. That's what we wait for. We wait for the perfect time, the perfect moment. Y'all know what I'm going to say, right? There is no goddamn perfect time. There is no perfect moment. There's only this 24. And you better make this one. What if it was your last 24? What would you do? I freaking dare you. I dare you. If you are brave enough, if you are freaking brave enough, I bet you ain't got the balls. I bet you ain't got the heart. I bet you ain't got the stomach to treat this 24 like it's your last. I bet you don't. I bet you don't have it in you. Scared to treat this 24 like it's your last. You're afraid of it. You're afraid of what you might become too fast, huh? You ain't ready for yourself. I'm ready for what I'm not ready for. You understand? You better get ready even if you're not ready. Be ready for not being ready. I dare you. I dare you. Shout out to my sister in the chat. She said, morning, this energy is, and she got the prayer hands. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And Sherry's in the comments. She said, don't let perfection impede progress. That's what there you go. See, she broke it down. Don't let perfection impede progress because it will. It'll never get you to a starting point. But I dare you. I really dare you. I freaking dare you. If you in my Instagram live, if you on the app, you don't even sign up. If you sign out, it's because you're scared of what I'm about to say right now. You're afraid of this. You're afraid of yourself. I dare you to spend this next 24. I dare you to spend it. I freaking dare you to spend this next 24 living like it's your last. I dare you. I dare you. But I bet you won't. Prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. Once again, I gotta say, this is my therapy. As I speak this way, as I talk in these terms, understand this is me speaking to myself. I just let y'all experience it. And you think I don't talk to myself this way when I'm at home. I really do. Ask my daughter. Ask my lady. I'm hard on myself. I find myself watching TV. I stand there like, gee, what are you doing watching this goddamn TV like this? You watch 2 shows in a row. Boy, you better stop playing. What's wrong with you? Hell is wrong with you? Shout out to my sister Vernisa in the chat. She always tuned in. She always tuned in. Shout out to her. Appreciate you so much. from the Speak Up podcast. Y'all better check them out, man. I don't shout out too many people, so if I do, take them seriously. Hear what I'm saying? This is just my therapy I'm sharing with y'all. You know, I was talking to my brother Robbie D yesterday, and I was telling him about the show. I said, you know what? The show I don't even care if nobody freaking listens no more. I don't even care about who listens because I need this for me. I do this for me. And if I'm doing it for me and it helps somebody else, well, goddamn, I'll do it on the mic. I love what I do. You know how I know I love what I do? Because not only most people do things for free, right? I understand that. I paid to do this. That's how much I love it. And you pay. And I ain't just talking about money. I'm talking about energy, time, commitment. I may be adding too many things on there for y'all. Y'all not ready. Like I said, man, this show is not for the faint-hearted. This show is not for the easily broken. You gotta have some confidence coming up in here. Matter of fact, it tells you, if you got the app, you get the message. It'll say, must be above. It's required for you to be above average. Requirement is for you to be above average. Otherwise, you won't even understand what I'm saying. You wasting your time. We're not speaking no languages together. You gotta be above average to listen to this show. You gotta be better than the average goddamn individual to even sit in my car. You gotta be above average to understand my language I'm even speaking. Otherwise, it sounds like Japanese if you don't understand Japanese. It sounds like hoopla. What is the man saying? What is he talking about? He's talking out of his neck. You ain't ready, little boy. You ain't ready to grow. You ain't ready for the greatest version of yourself. You still stuck. You still care about what people think of you now. Monday morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is my therapy. As I share it with y'all, I hope that you don't think I don't talk to myself this way. I got my man Mark in the building. He's in the studio with me, man. He checking me out. My brother Mark Bland. I appreciate him coming through. Y'all know who he is, man. Look him up. But if you don't think I talk to myself this way, this is for the show, but it ain't really for the show. Matter of fact, anybody who's had a personal conversation with me know that I get excited when I speak. Because I don't talk to people who not above average. So every conversation I have is through the goddamn roof. I'm inspired. Maybe you don't live an inspired life. Maybe you haven't inspired yourself enough. Well, here's your chance. Treat this 24 as if it was your last. Give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? Think about it. What's the worst that can happen? If you try your best. Hear what I'm saying? I'm just asking you to try your best. I'm not asking you to do anything else except try your personal best. And if that offends you, if that makes you uncomfortable, listen, spend 24 hours trying your best. Your best. That's it. It's simple. So I challenge myself. I have to become my best. I done this show. There's no way I can leave out of here and just what I'm going to do. Just go home and sit. No. When I go home today, listen, let me tell you what the hell I'm about to do when I get home. I'm about to try my best. I'm about to try to be the best daddy I can be. I'm about to try to be the best partner I can be, the best lover I can be, the best CEO I can be, the best I can be. And listen, don't worry about the things you can't do, because all you can do is all you can do. I'm not asking you to be Superman. I'm not asking you to be Superwoman. I'm asking you to do your personal best. Your personal best. Give life your best shot, because you only got one shot. So you better give it your best shot. Give life your best shot. Is that tough? Is that too hard? Let me ask. Is giving life your best shot too hard? Let me know, because I understand if it is. I understand it is. I don't agree, but I understand. You know why? Because it ain't easy to be your best. It's easy to suck. It's easy to fail. It's easy to make a freaking excuse. It's easy to find reasons why you didn't. It's easy to find reasons that stopped you. It's easy to lose. But for some reason, when you try your best, it ain't about winning or losing. It's about, did I give it my best? And you must give this 24 hours your best shot. If I don't leave you with nothing today, I'll leave you with this. You have 24 hours, ladies and gentlemen. That's all that you have is 24 hours, ladies and gentlemen. Once this 24 hours is over, it's over. You don't get this day back. This day is over with. Is this day going to be historical for you, or is it going to be another day on the calendar you forgot about? You know what I mean, right? Another day on the calendar you forgot about. How many days you forgot about because nothing happened? Today could be the day that you remember for the rest of your life if you so choose it to be. Or is it going to be another day lost in the abyss of nothingness? Give today your best shot. See what happens. 24 hours. What can you do with 24 hours if you gave it your best? What could you do in 24 hours if you gave it everything you had? The challenge is there. It's up to you. Monday morning, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you so much for tuning in. It means the world to me. I hope you enjoyed the show, because I sure enjoyed doing it for you. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all.